Here we go.
I'm good right here.
That's not this type of show.
I priced it.
Everybody, hello! Hello! Laura's birthday. Hi. Let's get started. Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hello, tourists that are leaving. Fix the sign there. There we go. Hi. There we go. Have a seat. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the show. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. All the tourists that are watching from the hotel, safe travels, everybody. Safe travels. Thank you for coming. She's not a tourist. She lives here. Give it up for Kendall, everybody.
Hi. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Hi, tourists. Bye, tourists.
Hello, tourists.
Come see us in the summer. It's like way more fun.
Yeah, but yesterday was fantastic. We're going to
Yes.
talk about it a little bit later. I was so happy that Mother Nature delivered because remember when we had the Super Bowl, what did Mother Nature do? It was like it was 20 degrees the day before everyone arrived, and then the day everyone arrived for the Super Bowl, it was negative 30. I mean, it was horrible. So I'm glad that yesterday was like 60 and gorgeous out there. So did you stay up and watch the game?
No.
No, you didn't. Yeah, no.
Sporty Spice did not stay up to watch the game. I know.
Yeah, because you're the sporty Spice of the two. I obviously, yeah, you guys know that. Kendall has a whole other life where you broadcast with
my other life.
Your other life, your other secret life, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't watch it. But I was very excited because Virginia won, and that's my ex-wife Katie Couric's alma mater. So yeah. So. And I have a Katie Couric story coming up that I just found out about 30 seconds before I came out here. So yeah, we'll tell you about that.
Is she here?
What?
Is she here?
She was here. I'll save it. I'll save it. It's coming up in a little bit. She was here, and somebody else was here that I'm so mad that I didn't find yesterday. But anyway, first of all, I want to correct something I said yesterday. Not correct it because Courtney, who handles our audience. Poor Courtney, I made her life more difficult than it needed to be. Yesterday, I made a passing comment that I was leaving for Las Vegas, not the Nicolas Cage way, but I was leaving for Las Vegas on Friday. Thank you, Aaron. That is true, but I want to be clear. If you have tickets for Friday's show, I am here. I'm leaving after the show on Friday, yeah. So.
Be very clear about these things. Very
I didn't mean, I know Courtney came in here and she's like, people are emailing, and I go, no, I'm here. The minute the show's over, then I'm taking off unless the snow. Which can you believe we're getting? No, we're not getting it. We're not getting it. I'm not going to talk about it because we're not going to put that out there. It's like Beetlejuice. If you say it 3 times, it appears. So we're not going to say it. Nope. Hey, 2 shout-outs before we get started, and I'm really excited about today's show. But first, we have the Jason Show Fan Club, which is a fantastic group of folks on Facebook. It started out like 9 people. Yeah. It started out like 9 people, and now it's over. Kim, what is it? Over 2,000 in the Facebook group. And one of the founding members, she's like the Abraham Lincoln, one of the founding fathers, Laura is in the audience, and it's her birthday today. So I wanted to say happy birthday to Laura. Laura watches. Oh, look, a little. Was that Miss Shannon?
I was just gonna say, is that
Shannon? Was Shannon in the meeting? I didn't even see Shannon. Anyway, no, but Laura's celebrating a birthday. And one other shout out, we got the nicest email from a guy named Joe in Moose Lake. Because, you know, the Jason Show is all over the state. We have an affiliate up north. We have Rochester. We have Eau Claire, La Crosse. And this guy wrote the nicest email. And it's good to get an email from a dude, you know, sometimes. Because I think I scare dudes sometimes. But Joe from Moose Lake wrote me and said, Jace, I'm paraphrasing. He goes, we watch your show. It's happy. That's why we watch it. He goes, and I got to tell you, I don't care what shoes you wear. He goes, and I don't mind the beard. Just don't let it get any longer than it is right now. So Joe, don't worry. Yesterday I trimmed it up for you, and this is as long as we'll ever be. So there we go. Okay, everybody. Grab the coffee. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. Let's get started.
What is that?
What?
That?
This is a cranberry juice.
Oh,
no, I'm just
sure.
joking. It's water. It's water, yeah. It was a first on American Idol last night. Something happened for the first time in the 17-year history of the show. Look at this.
I am not Ryan Seacrest. I am Bobby Bones. Sadly, Ryan is sick, and I look most like him, so they asked me to fill his shoes tonight. Ryan, love you, buddy. Hope you get better. Now, it's night two.
Oh, mild clapping from the audience on that one. Ryan was sick, and that has never happened in Idol's history. Ryan has been there every day, just like Oprah. Oprah never missed a day in 25 years. The episode was taped a few weeks ago. Ryan has since recovered and thanked Bobby with a pair of shoes, saying, "Thanks for filling my shoes." So
nice. You know,
I'm being nice.
No, it is. I said nice, like gesture.
I thought you were telling me. I thought you saw my little Cheshire cat face. I was going to be snarky, but I'm not going to. I'm in a good mood.
Hold it in. Hold it in. Well, actually, we always joke that one of my Wild Vision co-hosts looks like Ryan Seacrest, Rusty Kath. He like literally looks just like Ryan Seacrest.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had 2 pictures of them because they could have just doubled him in there.
Because again, Kendall also has a night job.
Sporty Spice.
Yeah, the Wild Vision. You're up on the big jumbotron where people go, "Look, it's Kendall!" And on the big thing up there. But yeah, look, the reason I kind of smirked was this hasn't been the best year for Bobby Bones, because he won Dancing with the Stars, and then the show was canceled. I mean, no, it wasn't canceled, but people didn't like him as the winner. They were really mad. So,
But wait, how does that work? I thought they voted him.
Very long story. It would take like an after-school special to explain it to you. But yeah, but a lot of people were not happy. But he's a hugely successful country radio DJ. He's the country Ryan Seacrest.
Right.
That's how it was explained to me by Shane, who did country music for many, many years. Next in the dish, we have the latest in that college admissions scandal, rocking some of Hollywood's rocking some of Hollywood's biggest stars. Felicity Huffman, along with 11 others, have pleaded guilty now to mail fraud. There's Lynette from Desperate Housewives. In a statement, Felicity expressed deep regret, y'all, and shame over what she has done, and says she was ashamed for the pain that she has caused her daughter. And she went on and talked about the kids that work hard by themselves to get in. Now, it's unclear what kind of punishment that Felicity's going to receive. Now, Lori Loughlin was not among those that pleaded guilty. And if you listen to the radio show, this is what I said. Felicity's statement, though probably written, I don't mean to be snarky, but I'm just telling you the truth, though probably written partially by a crisis manager, it was actually, I found it authentic. She took ownership for everything. She apologized to her daughter. She didn't make it about her. I liked it. I still have a problem with Lori Loughlin and her behavior last week in the courtroom or walking into court. You are walking into a federal court. You do not sign autographs like you're not going.
She needs an Olivia Pope.
You're not, Lori, I'm telling you, you're not going to Comic-Con. You're not walking into the San Diego Convention Center. You're walking into federal court. Put your head down, politely decline to sign autographs, and get in there. And she's smiling like she's auditioning for something. And it's a total lack of self-awareness. It's like, you don't get it. You may get it, but perception is reality, and the perception is you don't get it. Yeah, next in the dish. Yeah. Am I right?
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, who does that? And you know that the prosecutors, the judge, everybody's watching, and you're acting like this, and everyone's like, well, I'm taking this seriously. How are you not taking this seriously?
Yeah, and Felicity's going to take it seriously, because what is she expected to get? 4 to 6 months in is it prison or jail? Prison. I don't know.
Good thing she's got like some big guns on her. You know,
or like probably the Martha Stewart jail. You know what I mean?
Strong.
Where
so it won't matter that she's
still jail is jail, capital J. That's right. Yeah. Next in the dish. Next in the dish. Oh, I got to tell you, this next story is a favorite of mine. Executive producer Jeff. Anyone around our age, ladies and gentlemen, get your giant playing cards ready. One of the most loved game shows of the 70s and 80s is coming back.
Kings and queens will rarely fight you unless an ace shows up to bite you on Cut Sharks.
That's right. For the record, I've seen queens that bite. I just want to say, yeah. I did that for you, Shannon. I did that one for you, yeah. That's a memorable, thank you, audience. That's a memorable opening from Card Sharks where players answered questions to then go to the big board and play high or low with those giant cards that I wish I could find on eBay. ABC is bringing the show back to TV this summer. The latest in its string, you know, they have a Match Game and Family Feud and $2 Pyramid. Well, who's hosting the show? Joel McHale was announced yesterday. Yeah, good choice. The actor and comedian, he said he's excited to host the show. He's also teased an upcoming twist, joking, losers will be fed to a pen of adult tiger sharks. Yeah. That'd be fantastic, actually. Yeah. This will be the fourth reboot of Card Sharks. You've seen none of them, right, Kendall? No, it's all right. No. Go ahead. I know. No. It is fantastic. They're giant cards. Like, so let's say you're playing and you get like a 3.
Okay.
You go higher and then you flip over the next card. And you win. It's so exciting and it's yeah.
That's it.
Freeze. Yeah. Freeze. Then you tell him to freeze on the board. Yeah, Bob Eubanks hosted one version. He's the former host of the Newlywed Game, Newlywed Game, yeah, where they said whoopee like every other minute, yeah. Thank you. You don't know that either. It's all right, Kendall. It's all right. She's representing the younger folks. Hey. I represent us. That's right. Yeah. My friends, grab another cup of coffee. It's Laura's birthday. We'll be back after this.
Coming up next, wait till you hear how one major restaurant chain is giving folks the chance to win a free burger. And let's just say, I shan't be doing this. Then, they have climbed every fashion mountain. Now, local designers, the King brothers, are here with a scoop on dressing a big star from Game of Thrones for the show's final season premiere party. And she is food royalty here in the Twin Cities. For the first time on our show, James Beard-winning chef Jamie Malone joins us in the Jason Show kitchen. Stay right there because that is all coming up.
The other day, I was in Venice. I was walking around. I was not really walking. I was just standing there. And this
Venice
guy,
Beach.
this guy walks up to me and he goes, "Hey, anybody ever tell you look like the guy from Hangover 3?" I'm like, I didn't say. I just go, "Yeah, I get that all the time," and he just walked away. That was the extent of the conversation. Three. So then, last week I was at work and I had this, I kind of had a hair extension in the back of my hair, and I was at a convenience store during my lunch break. And
This is for baskets?
Yes, I was at I was on the outskirts of LA. I was in line to buy something, and the cashier goes, "You look familiar." And the guy behind me in line goes, "It's Chuck Norris!" It's Chuck Norris!
I see the resemblance. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Zach Galifianakis on Colbert last night. I love him so very much. Have you ever watched Baskets?
I haven't, but
Yeah.
Jordan wants to because he loves him.
Well, and then our good buddy Louis Anderson plays Zach's mom, and Louis so good. We gotta get Louis back on the show, Jeff. We haven't seen Louis in a while. I miss him. Well, more late night. Okay, you're gonna like this. This is for you, Kendall. We picked this story just for you. Are you ready?
Thank you.
Yeah. They're very emotional. James Corden talked about a special promotion happening at Shake Shack. You know the burger place? Look at this.
And we wanted to tell you about this. The last season of Game of Thrones starts this weekend, and to celebrate, one Shake Shack location in New York City is offering a secret menu featuring a Dracarys burger and a dragon glass shake. Shake Shack now has a secret Game of Thrones menu. Is a sentence you should not use on a first date. To purchase the secret menu items, customers have to place their order in Valyrian, a made-up language in Game of Thrones. So, congratulations, Shake Shack, you've done it. You found the limit for what I'll do for a hamburger.
Yep. The final season of Game of Thrones debuts this weekend on HBO. Are you familiar with the language, the vernacular of Valyrian?
I don't know how you learn Valyrian.
Well,
like, how do you learn Valyrian?
You can. My radio co-host went online, and there's a document that tells you how to order a burger and fries in Valyrian. So right after the show, I would like you to go to the Shake Shack in Edina and try ordering in Valyrian, if you will. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
we'll film it.
Yeah. Kendall watches Game of Thrones. Is that the language?
Khaleesi.
That's the Mother of Dragons, right?
Mother of Dragons.
That's her language.
Queen of the Fire.
And she's the only one that speaks it?
Well, other people, there's all like a bajillion different languages.
Oh. This is why I don't watch the show.
I
barely...
get confused too. Honestly, I'm a huge nerd about it, and I get like confused all the time.
To this day, I'm not kidding. Lord of the Rings confused me. Too many characters. No, hold on. And confused me because there were too many characters. So I had to turn the closed captioning on to keep, who is that? That's an elf, that's a fairy, that's a gremlin. You know what I mean? I had to keep track of.
There are no fairies.
Yes, there are.
There's like, not like fairy though. They're like elf.
I know fairies. There are fairies.
There's not like...
How dare you question me on that topic?
There's no like major fairies. There's like major elves.
What do you mean? There's divisions of fairies?
No, like major
ones.
Oh,
those are the minor league fairies. They play in smaller stadiums. Yeah.
Smaller stadiums.
Next in the dish. There's a playful feud between two pop stars over a title. Observer magazine declared Shawn Mendes the Prince of Pop. Okay? Oh, I know. But Justin Bieber took playful issue with that declaration, writing on Shawn's Instagram post, gonna have to break a few more records to dethrone my title there, bud. And then challenged him to a hockey game to settle it, because they both like hockey, yeah. Shawn responded, anytime, any day. The fans took, but this is how crazy people get on the internet. Listen to this. People took the feud seriously. So then Justin had to come out and tell all the trolls that it was just a joke and said, there are no sides, we're all just here to make dope music. And I
like that you said dope. It felt like it was hard to say dope.
And that'll be the last time I ever say dope music
there
on
it
the
is.
show. I felt very
seemed challenging.
I felt very uncomfortable saying that. Anyway. No, come on, people reading the internet.
Well,
take a joke.
Okay,
It's a joke.
it is a joke. I think people might have taken it seriously because Justin's now wife dated Shawn Mendes for a while. You remember that?
Oh, that's right.
So that's kind of where I think people were like, oh, snap, somebody's still a little bitter about that.
Oh, I didn't even consider, but still.
That's my thought.
Yeah.
I don't
if they're
say
not
it's
mad,
okay.
why are y'all mad? Yeah. Still ahead, we're talking fashion trends for the spring with the King brothers. But next, I headed downtown yesterday to take in all the Final Four festivities, and we'll talk about all the celebs that I tried to find yesterday. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. But I did not succeed. I know fairies. We have some good guests coming up, so don't turn the dial. We have Jamie Malone coming up. Oh, my goodness. She's like the Meryl Streep of restaurateurs around here. And then we have the King brothers. Now, the King brothers are the guys that make all my suits. And other than telling us spring trends and they dressed a Game of Thrones star, we're going to put this foolishness about my shoes to rest once and for all. Can I wear brown shoes with a blue suit? We'll find out. But right now, basketball fans from across the country are heading home right now. Can't even imagine what MSP's like right now. After the Final Four wrapped up last night at our beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, Virginia won in an overtime thriller. Now, before the game, is somebody booing Virginia? Okay, yeah. Before the game last night, I went down. Finally, I wanted to check out all the activities on Nicollet Mall. I wasn't able to do over the weekend. There's a big old Ferris wheel. Unfortunately, when I got down there, they weren't taking passengers. But I just have to say, you know me, I live in Minneapolis. I have such civic pride. I love this city. I love living here. Whenever people talk about it, I get defensive because I love it so much. So to go down to Nicollet Mall and see thousands of people in all of our restaurants with smiles on their face, I was so happy. And we looked, and we looked so good yesterday, Minnesota. I happened to be on Twitter right as CBS started their coverage. I haven't said this before. Right as CBS started their coverage. And CBS must have taken some beautiful shots of downtown because Twitter exploded. All of my friends were like, oh, Minneapolis looks so good right now. So they must have, and it was a beautiful sunset yesterday. So we looked good. So congratulations to the planning committee, all the volunteers. You done us proud. You done us proud. Now, and to all of you tourists watching from your hotel rooms, please return. There were plenty of famous faces at the games last night, including a pair of University of Virginia grads. My ex-wife, Katie Couric, look at this, was courtside last night cheering on the Cavaliers. She posted this video after the team won, and listen to this. Moments before I came out here, one of our Jason Show fan club members, he's probably George Washington, Phil Jones, was working the event, was next to Katie, and went up to Katie after the team won and said, "Your husband Jason says hello." And Katie, because she's in Minneapolis, knew exactly who he was talking about. So yeah, so I love you, Katie. Yeah. And Katie, if you're watching from your hotel room, I mean, call us. We have a half hour left of the show. Yeah. Also, you know I love this guy because it's not a muscle I get to use on the show. I love politics. We obviously don't talk about it here. I watch a lot. I watch everybody. And one of my favorite people in the political spectrum is NBC News political analyst Steve Kornacki. He's the guy, he's the numbers guy. He knows demographic breakdowns in Virginia, in Washington, Florida, California. I love watching him on election night. Well, Kornacki was at the game yesterday. There he is. Kornacki. Steve is on the right. He's on the right. He posted a rare selfie. He doesn't like taking pictures of himself, he said, on Nicollet Mall with a former Virginia basketball coach. What was so funny about this was, audience, I love Kornacki, and he posted that. I missed him by 5 minutes. I was at the IDS, and everyone's like, well, what would you have done? You don't like to go up to people. I would have gone up to Kornacki. I would have absolutely, yeah. And then security would have been called. It would have been not pretty. Still ahead, everybody. I'm going to recap the premiere of season 2 of one of my favorite shows and yours. But next, the King brothers just returned from New York, where they worked with one of the stars of Game of Thrones. And then she is a James Beard finalist. Jamie Malone is in the house. We'll get a look at what makes her literally one of the best chefs in the country. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Hello. Spring is here. It's time for your guys to freshen up their look for the new season. Here with what's hot for this spring are the King brothers, Kenny and Danny King. Give it up, everybody.
Good morning. Thank you for having us. Nice to be here again.
I said these are the guys that make all of my suits, including this one. And this one, people know if they're longtime viewers of the show. You're laughing because you were the one I was saying. This is what I call my drunk shopping suit. This was the one, yeah.
And you made a great decision.
Yeah,
a good decision was made.
I ordered it from Kenny. Had no idea. Anyway, let's get started. We're going to talk about spring for just a second.
Sure.
In just a second, but let's take a look at some pictures. You guys are very busy over the weekend. What are we looking at here, boys?
So this is me. I'm actually standing on a bench because what I'm doing is I'm securing the bow tie on. He's the world's strongest man.
So he's 6'9", about 455 pounds.
What?
Yeah. He's a beast.
And he is he's the mountain.
He plays the mountain,
Yes.
yeah. As you
On
see
Game of Thrones.
The cufflinks there in the previous photo of the custom mountain cufflinks that we did for him as
But
well.
yeah, so he sort of commissioned this Game of Thrones season finale or season premiere series finale tuxedo. This was a process. It was about a year ago that he told us he wanted to do it, and we've been working on it actively with him for about 6 months.
And what color is that, guys? What do we look?
We're calling it sea green because it's hard to tell if it's blue or if it's green, and that's really the distinguishing factor of this specific color of green. Green is awesome. Green is hot. It's been here for a while, but this sea green, kind of like what you're wearing right now, is something that we're starting to see new for the new season. And so when we did that tuxedo jacket for Thor, his name is actually Hafthor Julius Bjornsson.
He's Icelandic.
Yeah.
That's his full name?
Yeah, so that's a little bit difficult for us Americans to say. So
say that again. What is his full name?
Hafthor Julius Bjornsson.
Okay, yeah, I'm not saying that. Yeah, Thor.
He lets us call him Thor. And so we did sort of that sea green tuxedo jacket that you can see, and it looked really, really nice.
This isn't, I'm not making a joke. It comes from a place of honest curiosity. What's the biggest challenge when you are working with someone and you guys are designers and you're tailors? What's the biggest challenge of working with someone that's how old? 6'9"?
6'9".
What is a challenge other than getting on a ladder?
Well, yeah, first of all, we have to step up on something to work with the shoulders. But as you can see in the photos, it's not like he's just a big fat guy.
No.
He's tall,
Muscle.
he's built, he's
Very
lean.
V-shaped.
So the most difficult part is coming up with those nice clean lines that flatter him in the right places and still show off his silhouette and his physique because he works hard on it. So he wants to look like something fits him. Because a lot of times guys who are on the bigger side, even if they're lean, they're forced to buy something at the store that's humongous in the shoulders or really long, really big in the body, and it just doesn't have a clean look.
Yeah, and as we were working with him on this, he's been working with us for a couple of years, but he said, the suits that you guys do for me, these are the first items of clothing other than sweats that I've ever worn that actually feel comfortable.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way he does. And I ain't 6'9". Okay. Really quick, one more thing, really quickly. Was it crazy at the premiere for Game? I mean, was it?
It was insane. It's crazy.
And we're fans.
I'm a fan, and they were all out for this. They had most characters from every single season, whether they're dead or alive. We're at this cast hotel, so every time I was in an elevator, in the hallway, or in the bathroom, or at the restaurant, I was surrounded by these people that I recognized from the show.
And we have IMDb up that we're scanning to figure out who is that, because I know they look familiar.
Yeah.
And Thor doesn't know. Thor doesn't know all of the people, but they all, of course, know who he is. And you walk into the room, and you notice him.
For heaven's
yeah,
sake.
so it was crazy.
Okay, new colors for spring, guys. What do we? Oh, look, I honestly didn't know that this was the color when I wore the suit today. But what should the guys out there look for?
Yeah. So we're talking a little bit more about evolution versus revolution. You know, sometimes things are revolutionary and we notice it right away. We're talking more about things continuing to evolve.
Right.
Okay.
And we like to think of ourselves as a couple steps ahead of the trends because that's literally our job.
Yeah.
So a couple years ago when we did the suit for you, or maybe it was about a year ago, even though you don't remember doing it, you nailed it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't he, ladies and gentlemen?
I should tell you, this is a good suit. This is a good suit to adjust your television on because this should be reading greenish. This should be reading. This is reading blue.
Exactly.
Fix your TV.
There are a lot of people who are like, oh man, I'm colorblind.
But within all these colors, there's a range. So there's a range of what we're calling sea green or sea blue, and that's really the thing. Is it's a green with a blue overtone.
So this right here, this is the color.
This is the color. That's the color. This is the color. It's all on the range.
Okay, so I'm still fashionable this year.
Yes.
I'm still, okay.
We won't
Super
let
hot.
you.
Yeah,
not
let me know when
become
I
fashionable.
should retire this.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. Sea green is over.
So just stay in the green family.
In the green family, in the blue family. We've talked a lot on this show about red wine.
Yeah.
The color, that's still super hot. We're just, these trends are nothing's going out. We're just continuing to see more and more of them and worked into the main pieces. For a while there, it was incorporate a green or a blue or a red in an accent or maybe a tie or a pocket square. Now people are all in. They're wearing the green suit. They're wearing the red suit, those types of things.
And what's is there anything that's out that guys should put away for spring and summer?
I wouldn't wear anything that's too visibly textured. A lot of times guys, they have their jacket that looks really fall, maybe it's tweed, and they try to get wear in the spring and summer months. First of all, that's not comfortable. But second, anybody who knows what they're looking at, is going to know that that's not seasonally appropriate.
So put tweet away.
Put tweet away.
Okay, our final 30 seconds here. So there's you guys are in New York. You're very busy. There's been a lot of controversy. There's 2 women that email me constantly, and they do not think they get very, very angry when I wear brown shoes with basically anything. They think I should wear black shoes only with like this or my blue suit.
Gotcha.
What say you? You guys are the fashion experts.
There used to be that rule, no brown in town. I think that's probably where they're coming up with this. That's not the rule anymore. That's not even a guideline anymore. You can wear brown with virtually anything.
Yeah, like you're wearing
the Three Amigos.
Yeah.
The only thing I would not wear brown with is a black suit or a
Anything
tuxedo.
super duper formal is black.
Yeah.
But anything else, you can do brown as much as you can do
like
black.
you're doing what I say, you're doing the gray suit with a
gray and brown.
Now, if I did a gray suit with a black tie, I would do black shoes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
But if I'm doing like you do with the blue, I'm going to wear
absolutely.
the brown. So, ladies, I'm sorry. I'm going to listen to them. Okay, they're the experts. I love you though. Give it up for Kenny and Danny King, everybody. If you want a great suit, I'm telling you, I agree with the mountain. I love my sweatpants, but I feel, let me tell you, I feel really good in their suits. That's why they're the only suits I wear. For more information, head to kingbroclothiers.com or find them on Instagram. They're great to follow. Just search for King Bro Clothiers. Still ahead, everybody. One of the best chefs in America stops by, but the next season of Killing Eve premiered. We'll talk about how it stacks up to season 1 when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. That was great. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Hey, don't forget we have openings in our audience this week. It's not too late. Courtney is standing by like a Time Life operator. Yeah. If you want to come see us, you're in by 9:30, out by 11:15. Go to the Jason Show Facebook page and click the ticket tab. Well, a few months ago, I told you about a new obsession of mine, and well, a lot of you are with me. The TV show Killing Eve. It stars Sandra Oh, and it airs on Hulu, BBC America, and AMC. Season 2 premiered on Sunday night, and before I give you my take, here's a little bit of the trailer.
Sometimes when you love someone, you will do crazy things.
It's oh so quiet.
Why are you and Villanelle so interested in each other?
It's oh so still.
She's instinctive and it's flamboyant.
And so peaceful.
Wow, you look amazing. Can I take a picture of you for my Instagram?
No, of course not. Get a real life.
If she's alive, you need to find her.
If I want to sing, boom, gee, this is swell. You almost have
this
a
is out of control.
It feels like I'm losing my mind a little bit.
Oh, it's so good, Sandra Oh. Sandra plays, if you have no idea, Sandra Oh plays an MI6 operative tracking a sociopath assassin played by the fantastic Jodie Comer. Season 1 was a big hit for her. She won a Golden Globe and a SAG Award for Best Actress, Sandra Oh did. This is one of those shows, you read one of the reviews there, that no other show matters this year. That's almost how I feel. I was slow to come to the show. Everyone kept telling me week after week, Jason, watch Killing Eve, watch Killing Eve. I finally did, and I'm not kidding. We watched 4 episodes in a row and way past our bedtime. Yeah. You won't be able to stop. The reason is the writing. It is so dramatic, and then at the same time, the writing is so snappy that they will deliver a funny line, especially from the 2 leads. Sandra is really funny, and so is the assassin. You're thinking, Jason, a funny assassin? Oh yeah, that's what makes this show so delicious. That's really the word I've been using, is it is just a delicious show. I almost guarantee you, and I rarely say it, I guarantee you, if you give this like 3-episode chance, you won't be able to stop watching it. Yeah, yesterday, the day after season 2 premiered, a 3rd season was already ordered. Killing Eve is available on Hulu, BBC America, and AMC. And I always get concerned about the sophomore slump because, you know, a show is really good in the 1st season and then the producers kind of freak out for whatever reason. Episode 1 of season 2, fantastic. I do not see a sophomore slump for Killing Eve. So go find it and let me know what you think on our Facebook page. Still ahead, everybody. We're chatting with James Beard finalist and chef at the Grand Cafe in Eastside, Jamie Malone, when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. I have said it, I'm not joking, 1,000 times. But the Twin Cities has some of the best dining options in the country, and finally the coasts are starting to realize that. All thanks to the incredible chefs that call Minneapolis and St. Paul home. Our next guest is no exception, and recently was named a James Beard finalist. And for all of you that don't know, that is the Oscars of the food world. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chef Jamie Malone, everybody. And Nikki. Can't forget Nikki over there. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
We were talking in the office. I can't believe we've been on the air for we're going on our 5 years. We've never had you on the show. And I was like, we've had everybody, all the others James Beard finalists, and I'm thrilled that you're here today. I'm really
so
thrilled.
excited.
So you heard me in the intro. I love it. And if you guys don't know this, all of the finalists this year for the Midwest are women. That's fantastic.
It's awesome. I mean, 10 years ago, I don't even know how that would have happened.
I don't think that would have happened.
It's crazy.
And also in the intro I was talking about, I know that you find it as a source of pride. I love that the shishi poo poo critics from the coast are starting to wake up to the fact that we aren't flyover country when it comes to dining.
Completely.
Are you feeling that? Are you hearing that from the buzz within the people that you know?
Absolutely. And when we have friends that come in from the coast and they come in and, you know, I think they're expecting maybe something a step down from what they're used to, and they see what we're doing in Minneapolis and they're completely blown away. And I think the best part is what we do is so genuine that it's like almost a step up.
I love that word because it is. That's a great, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get out of the way. What are we making today?
So this is something that we cook in the restaurant, but I'm doing it today because I think it's really easy to do at home.
Okay.
Perfect for spring, going into summer when stuff starts popping out of the garden. So everyone needs to learn how to cook whole fish at home because it's so easy.
Everybody is doing y'all are doing whole fish a lot. Is it really easy?
Here's why we're doing it a lot, because diners will eat it now. I mean, everyone is so adventurous. That's the other thing about Minneapolis. Chefs are great, diners are even better. You guys are so adventurous. And everyone wants to eat what we're cooking. We're so lucky. We're really lucky. So anyways, everyone should learn to cook whole fish because it's very easy. This fish, this is a bronzini. It's a Mediterranean bass. And it's sort of famous because it's technically grown to be about the size of a dinner plate, or like a perfect meal for 2 people.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you for being the perfect size fish.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so I just brushed a little olive oil on the bottom of my pan.
Okay.
You can do this on a grill outside, super easy peasy. I'm just gonna forget about that, and we're gonna worry about a little salad.
Okay, I'll switch places with you again.
Okay, so Nikki and I are gonna make a simple fennel salad of what's kind of happening in season right now, with the idea that when things grow, we can just add them to this.
I love it.
Yeah. So, Nikki, I'm going to have you start with a bowl.
Okay.
And let's do
Start with the bowl, Nikki.
Perfect.
That's right.
Got it.
Always good for a salad, Jamie. That's good. Yeah.
This is pro tip here.
Yeah. That's why she's a finalist. That's right. That's my girl.
Okay, put a little mustard right in the bottom. And mustard is a super awesome addition to all simple vinaigrettes and salad dressings. It kind of emulsifies everything, your oil and vinegar, but it adds a lot of flavor too.
And as they're doing this, as I always say, don't worry, if you're trying to write this down quickly, we'll post this on Facebook a little bit later so you can write everything down in a little bit, yeah.
You can pour in just a little bit of olive oil, and then this is Banyuls vinegar that I have here. It's a vinegar made out of Banyuls wine, so it's a little bit sweeter, and it's aged in oak, so it softens that acid. It's just not quite as aggressive as an acid.
And again, we're just ignoring the fish, right? We're ignoring. This is how easy it is. We're just letting fishy sit here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got him kind of medium low. I'm gonna know he's ready when I'm trying to lift him up and that skin's not sticking to the pan.
Okay, that's when we know he's ready.
I'm not blasting it. Yeah, we don't need to like sear it on high heat.
We're just gonna leave you alone, buddy.
He's fine.
Okay. Okay.
He's so comfortable.
He is very comfortable right now, yes.
You can start to kind of whisk that together, Nikki, and then just a little kosher salt in there.
Okay.
And I've just got a little bit of fennel here.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And again, if you heard Jamie at the beginning, we're making these because you all can make these at home. None of this is overly fancy ingredients. You guys can make this at home a little bit later. Yeah. I mean, probably not as great as Jamie, but we can try. I mean, we can always good to strive for something. Yeah.
I like raw vegetables at home for salads, and if you have a microplane,
yeah,
or I'm sorry, a mandolin, you can just shave it on the mandolin, and it's so easy. Okay, we're gonna check this guy. He's ready.
I think he's ready.
I'm gonna give him a little flip.
Is he beeping? What is that? He's the one beeping? Yeah. Something's beeping. Is it time for me to take my pill? I think that's what it is. Yeah. Something's beeping. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's pretty.
And see, it's getting a little crispy there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let that second side do the same thing. I've got some butter and garlic. We're just gonna baste it with butter and garlic right at the end. Give it a little flavor.
And that's
Easy
it.
peasy.
Okay.
That's it.
And then the salad.
Okay, so we've got some citrus because we're still kind of coming out of winter produce.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna segment some citrus, which is.
And again, the trick is using whatever's in season and using it to its fullest until, well, you can't use it anymore.
Yeah. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And is this, so while you're putting the finishing touches on this, Jamie just recently took over East Side in the North Loop. Or not in North Loop, but on the east side, well, on the east side of Minneapolis, Jason. So the next time, people always ask, when you go down to a Vikings game later this season or you're coming downtown, East Side's right there. How's it going? How are you loving the East Side?
It's great. We just finished Final Four, which was bananas.
Yeah.
It's super fun. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. We watched the game in the restaurant last night, and we're just a few blocks away, so we were just waiting for it to descend upon us.
And it did.
And it did.
And it did. I bet it did. So we're slicing that up, and then you add that to what Nikki has already cut over there.
I love citrus and fennel together. So this is some grapefruit. I've got some oranges that I cut up earlier.
You keep working. Why don't we do this, Ted? We're going to take a break. Yeah. We're going to wrap up the show over here because I want to see the finish. Do you mind? We'll do this. We're going to take a break. Now, by the way, if you have to leave us right now, please don't, though. Check out our restaurants, Grand Cafe and East Side. We're going to take a break. When we come back, how this all looks when it's all done. Stay with us, everybody. Welcome back. I had to get this one here because we're eating. Chef Jamie Malone and Nikki, Kendall, everybody, the audience, the fish, everybody's here wrapping up the show. Okay, so it's not going to cook all the way through by the time we're done through the magic of television, but I got to say, I had my doubts, Jamie. This is pretty easy, I will say.
So easy. So all I threw a little butter in here, a few cloves of garlic just to add some flavor. We're just gonna baste it, let it finish cooking, and so you can see if we had 2 more minutes,
it would be done.
It'd be done.
And then you just serve it like that.
Yeah.
Serve it like that.
Yeah, we can put it on. Nikki's got some salads over here that she's plated.
Let's plate up Mr. Fishy. Let's plate it.
And then Nikki, if you want to pull that platter.
Oh, look at that salad. And while we're getting that plated, Jamie, what are we looking at over here? Will you please, because the crew is, Aaron Schwab was eyeing this right there. What is that?
So this is a duck à l'orange that we serve at the restaurant. So it's brushed in a sauce made with orange juice, and we sent it with amaretto.
Jamie, is that how it's served in the restaurant?
Well, that's how it's cooked in the restaurant.
Okay.
And we serve the breasts and the legs kind of separately. You get both.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And then over here, what's this over here, Jamie?
So that is a foie gras mousse that we dip in an orange glaze. And so you can, Nikki, you want to slice into it, and so you can just spread it on some toast.
That's edible, folks. That looks like a fruit. That is edible. How crazy is that?
And that's actually a recipe from the 1800s.
That is?
Yep. Yeah.
Shut up! That's like a Little House on the Prairie recipe. Look at that.
Yum.
A little dabble. May I have? Would you like some?
Holla.
Holla. There we go. There we
Thank
go.
you.
There we
You
go.
know I'll eat
We're
it.
plated up. And again, the restaurant's East Side and Grand Cafe. I had girls' night at Grand Cafe a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's so fantastic. Look at that.
Everyone was texting me when you were in the restaurant. I was like, I'm not there.
We were so excited to have girls' night there. Look at the finished fish there, girl. Anybody can do this. Again, not quite as good as Jamie, but we can all aspire to be that good. Anyway, tomorrow on The Jason Show, speaking of food, Stephanie Hansen is back with a lesson on the loved and hated Easter candy, Peeps. She's doing a whole thing on Peeps. I don't know. Do you like Peeps? Oh, the audience. I love Peeps. Plus, Minnesota musician Mark Malman is here to talk about his new book. I love Mark. All about healing himself through music. That's going to do it for us. But right now, thanks to our guests today, thanks to this audience, happy birthday again to our girl, Laura. Thanks to all of you watching. If you are a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Go see Jamie at Eastside and Grand Cafe. We'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't drive slow in the passing lane. Bye, everybody.